thank you, Lisa. If you can make one of us the host, we would truly appreciate it. All right, and we'll be getting started with our presentation. I can share, so I am going to go ahead and get started. And she has made me the host. I can go ahead and get started, and then I'll pass it right over to you, Dr. Williams. Correct? You got to unmute yourself.
No, just Robin. I'm in a
Not
program,
a
just
doctor
Robin.
yet. Oh, goodness. All righty. So let me get started in sharing some amazing information with you. Again, just like I talked about, you have to get those enrollment steps completed. We want to make sure that all students' enrollment steps are completed. This is how you get connected with the amazing Miss Williams so that you can have everything taken care of for your classes. And so this is truly important to us, getting those steps taken care of and making sure things get done. So again, I want to thank you for attending. Hold on just a second. I have to make sure I am sharing the right screen. There we go. Miss Williams, can you give me a thumbs up and let me know you see that? Welcome to Coyote. Awesome. So just making sure you have the right screen and the right information, and I'm going to start moving forward with what's next. The enrollment steps, again, just like I shared with you, if you are a new student here at Tri-C, the application is number one. After that, we need the money. We need the money. Why? Because we are a register and pay type of college. So we want to make sure that you're registering and you're paying for your classes. So that FAFSA is very important. If you have any questions or concerns about that FAFSA, reach out to me. I am here to help. I'll make sure that you get this stuff taken care of. After the FAFSA, we need your high school transcripts. Now, there's two reasons why we need those high school transcripts. The first reason why is because if you're completing the FAFSA, the government requires that you show you have graduated from high school, and that graduation date is located on those high school transcripts. The second important reason why we need those high school transcripts is because if you have a 2.6 GPA or above from high school, and it has to be within the last 2 years, then you can place right into an English class within Tri-C. So it makes it pretty good. You don't have to take that English placement test while you're here. After the high school transcripts, it's placement testing. So say you have the math, you have the English, but you still need that math placement, then you want to make sure you get that math placement testing. Now, here's the pretty cool part. Everything can be completed from home. Everything can be completed from home. Even the classes that you take can be completed from home. And I'm sure Ms. Williams is going to share with you more about how there's so many business classes that are taught online as well. So if that's something you're looking for, we also have online and on campus business classes to offer. We have the new student orientation. This is just a simple video for you to watch and share that you have completed that. And then last but not least, you register for your classes. You register after your orientation when you meet with that college counselor, and then you and your counselor is going to talk about your classes. And you can get those registered and you pay immediately. For transfer students, it's just a little bit different. There's a couple steps that you complete. We simply just need you to transfer your credits from that amazing institution that you went to before you came to us so that we can have those scores and apply them to your account. Now, if you're a transfer student, college transcripts take about 7 to 10 days to process. So someone will send their transcripts over and say, Miss Tiffany, I sent them over yesterday. Oh, no. It takes just a second to get those transcripts onto your account and processed successfully. However, once they are, then you can meet with your college counselor if needed. Because a lot of transfer students kind of know what they want to take. But if you need to meet with a counselor, you go right ahead. You pick out the classes that discuss the classes that you're going to take, and then you can get registered. Last but not least, that's our amazing transient students. When we talk about transient students, that's a student that just coming to visit us for a semester. So a student that's going to hang out with us for the fall, but maybe going back to OSU or Kent State for the spring semester. And so if you're coming down for just that one semester, it's simply just getting approval from your home institution. So wherever your college is, wherever you're attending, you want to make sure that they approve that class for you to come here. A couple other things about Tri-C, we call them fun facts or fast facts about Tri-C, but things just to know. We have a lot of locations. So don't just think if you're an East Campus student that you have to take all of your business classes at the East Campus. No, no. If there's a business class at the Metro campus you want to take, at the Western campus you want to take, you go right ahead and go out there. You are more than welcome. We are one college with a lot of different campuses underneath. We have course flexibility. So when we talk about what is course flexibility, that means we've got classes all the time, Monday through Friday, Saturday and Sunday. And yes, I did say Sunday. They teach classes on Sunday here at Tri-C. We also have classes in the daytime, but what if you work third shift and you don't get up until 2 or 3 o'clock? We've got you. We've got classes in the evening time that go all the way up. I think our last class ends at around 9 o'clock, maybe 10 o'clock is the latest. And so we have classes all evening as well. So don't you tell Miss Tiffany, oh, I don't have time. Yeah, you do. We can work around your schedule. We're still giving out that RTA bus pass, and it's just not for you to get back and forth to each campus. It's also if you want to go over to your friend's house and study during a weekend, or if you want to just maybe go out and you have to get some books or things like that, wherever you need to go, that bus pass will get you there. Our veteran services are here to help any students who are associated with the VA department. And so we want to make sure that you have access to those services as well as student accessibility. When we talk about our awesome students who deal with IEPs, we're here to help. And so if you may have that panic attack or a little bit of anxiety about taking these classes, don't worry about it. We've got a service that's here to make sure you're all taken care of. And it is an application. You do have to go through a process. So if this is something for you, you make sure you get in contact with me now so I can make sure you're all set up. And when August comes and you get in Miss Williams business courses, that you're all ready to go with no hiccups and no headaches that's going to give you any stress. We have our amazing transfer center. And so if you're saying, I'm going to get my associate in business here, but then I'm going to get my bachelor's in business at CSU. Oh, we've got you taken care of. And so you can work with Ms. Williams to get that taken care of, as well as our amazing transfer specialist can help with that as well. Tutoring is free. Tutoring is free. So if you need help with those papers, you don't tell me we don't have no help. Our tutors are free, they're online, they're on the phone, and they're even on campus. And so we've got many tutors available to help you with math, to help you with your writing. So when you start writing those business proposals and papers, you're all taken care of on that as well. Our career services, they're available as well. Why are they here to help? Because we don't want you to go out and get a job. We want you to look forward to that career that you're jumping into. And so we want you to work a job while you're working on your education. But when you're finished, we look forward to hearing about your career goals and where you're looking forward to moving towards. Our student life, they're available. We have clubs, organizations, our athletics. Now, not right now. We're going to wait about a year for that, but it's coming back. No worries. And then when we talk about affordability, we are the lowest tuition. We have the lowest tuition in the state of Ohio, $119.54. We have over 200 scholarships available to help. We have FAFSA with grant and loan funding available for students. And then we have a lot of different incentives this semester in order to help students to make sure you are financially taken care of and you have no worries when when you have to come to school. And that means no worries here as well as we try to help from no worries at home. We know if you got to pay that mortgage and pay those bills, that you have to be comfortable as you're going to school as well. So we're trying our best to make sure you're taken care of. I am not the only recruiter that works for Tri-C. No, it's a big old college. It's a lot of us around here. And so depending on what campus you go to, if you're at the Eastern campus, you come see me. My name is Miss Tiffany, and I have this awesome coworker. His name is Ryan Rolfe, who can help you. Metro, you've got Mickey and Danny. West Campus, West Shore Campus, Hospitality, we are here to help. So I just want to make sure I share this information of our contact. If you need it, take a screenshot of it now or take a picture of it now so that you can have that information, and make sure you stay in touch with me because we are truly here to help. So I am going to stop sharing my screen. However, I am going to let Miss Robin go ahead and share her screen, and you let me know if you have any problems. I can pull yours up as well, just to share. Do you have the share button? Thumbs up if you do.
Thank you, Tiffany. Excellent presentation. So let's see if we can bring up the presentation.
All righty. And while she's bringing up the presentation, I'll be checking the chat. While she's talking, I'll be checking the chat. So if you do have any questions, I'll kind of pop in maybe and just ask Miss Williams the questions that you all, it looks perfect, the questions that you all have. So go right ahead. I'll go ahead and close myself out for just a little while.
Thanks, Tiffany. Well, hello, my beloved students. So excited. I wish that I could see all of your wonderful faces. Thanks for your time today. My name is Robin Williams, college-wide program manager of Business Administration Associate Degrees. College-wide, meaning that my position supports all of our colleges, East, West, West Shore, and our Metro campus for students who are business students pursuing an associate degree. What that support means is any type of questions, navigation, support that you may need with faculty, communicating with faculty in our wonderful programs, as well as collaboration with career services that I'll talk more about. So welcome, welcome, welcome. And we appreciate you choosing Cuyahoga Community College. I apologize. Let me go back. So at Cuyahoga Community College, you will find innovative, high quality, and affordable education opportunities as you are currently witnessing now to help prepare you for a specific career, increase your current skills, or enter the workforce very quickly. And we are very proud of that as part of our mission and really our mission. We have small classes and award-winning faculty that I'll talk more in depth about, who are actually practitioners who have worked in the business field and are now teaching and or have pursued an education in the area of business. So you're getting the best of faculty across all academic disciplines here at Tracy. You can earn an associate's degree, and as Ms. Tiffany mentioned, take advantage of the many partnerships, which I'll talk more about, and transfer to a four-year college, which are our wonderful partners. Okay. This here is just an overview and a list of all of the business administration degrees that falls under business administration that we offer here as an associate. The first is just general business management. We have supply management. We have accounting. So there's an associate in accounting. And then we have specialized certificates, which each of you may have heard of. So that's a specialization. So we have the Certified Public Accountant Certificate. Many students who major in accounting or come from a four-year degree will come over and sit and prepare for their CPA and finish up so that they are qualified to sit for the CPA exam. We also have tax as well as payroll and bookkeeping certificates, if that is a specialized area in which we would call that you would want to work in. So everyone may not want an accounting area or accounting degree, but let's say you work for a company and bookkeeping just happened to fall in your lap and you grew to really enjoy it. So many of our students are individuals that's kind of revamping themselves who landed a job in doing tax or payroll or bookkeeping, and they grew to love it. And so they want to further their skill set and learn more about it so that they can excel on their job. We also have marketing as well as a social media certificate. So I'm sure many of you are very experts at social media. It manages our everyday lives across all spectrums. So we have many individuals that will get the associate's degree in marketing, and then they will pick up the 6 courses to obtain a social media certificate. And we have individuals that will just pursue the certificate. As I spoke about the certificates under the accounting umbrella, the tax and bookkeeping certificate, if you wanted to just pursue a social media certificate, that is an option that you have as well without going through the 2 years of marketing. And we see that a lot as well, a graphic designer and or again, the example as I shared with accounting, if you work for a firm and they were to create a social media coordinator, we see that now a lot in the industry because social media is a very dominant area. It is the world's communication strategy. So just so that you know, that is something in your current job or as a student, if you wanted to build on that brand to make you more marketable, that is an option for you. We also have international business. That is an associate's degree, and we have partnerships in which individuals will get an associate's degree in international business and transfer over to finish up a 4-year degree. We have a wonderful professor along with all of our professors that is the lead faculty of international business. And then we have human resource management. And that is a very, very popular field. And the one thing with human resource management is that human resources is in every sector. Well, what do I mean by sector? There is a human resource department in every field of the workforce, as we know. You will see it in colleges. There's a human resource department in colleges. There's a human resource department in banks, PNC Bank, our school system, as I mentioned. So really across the landscape. So human resource, and it's also a growing field. And there's also different areas within human resources that this degree would be very helpful. Prior to my job here at Tri-C, I worked in human resources as a human resource administrator. So that is an example. My degree is not in human resources, but human resource management has a broad spectrum of different areas. So that's where that would very much help you if you had an interest. Professional development, we really strive to ensure that we are offering all of our students as an institution professional development. When we look at the business area, we have business student internships, which we work with our students. We work with over 100 plus companies in Northeast Ohio who are wonderful supporters, who work with us to host students, to provide internships. Really across the landscape of Northeast Ohio. Some of these interns are paid and or they could be credit internships. So what do I mean by credit? So one example, our business technology associate's degree is a blend of administrative technical skills as well as a business component degree. Well, that degree requires what we call a co-op. Well, what is a co-op? It's very similar to a internship where you would go and work in the workforce and get credit versus being paid so that you can graduate with a business technology degree. So that is very relevant. So many of our students will transition and do that and have a co-op. We also have an opportunity to job shadow. In many of our companies, some of the companies that we work with, like I said, there are hundreds. When we look at healthcare, there's a Cleveland Clinic, American Greetings. There are just a wide variety of wonderful partners who are very supportive of our beloved students like yourself. One of our great partners is Career Services here at Tri-C. They are wonderful and they are always available and on point to assist you with coaching, mock interviews. In our business area, we launched last year due to the pandemic. We launched a business series called Let's Talk Business. And that series was due to the pandemic. It was how individuals now interview, what companies are hiring. And we had HR professionals that sat on a panel as well as different companies, and that was very successful. We also offer a virtual mock interview series in which this is the second year we will launch that, and that will be in September of this year. And so basically we send out an email to all of our business students, and if they are interested in doing a mock interview, there is a team, including myself and the Career Services, that will spend 1 hour with you to go through an interview. We will give you feedback. We will tell you how you did. We will coach you on how to dress, on your communications. And so please know that that's available for you to take advantage of that. I believe this year we will do it on September 20th and 21st. Okay, yay. So thank you for your clap. That is actually on a Monday and Tuesday. Okay, so we're excited about that and students really appreciate it. We also have resume reviews. So let's just say you're new in a career field or you haven't been out in the market. I am open to reviewing your resume, but our career services, that is what they do. And that is as simple as setting up an hour, a lunch hour. Now that we have or in a virtual world, we're happy to work with you when it's available for you. You can send over your resume and say, hey, I've never written a resume. What is a resume? I need your help, or I got my first job, or I'm interested in an internship and I need a resume. We are happy to help you with that. And then we also have our career services team that actually will go into the classroom and talk with classes. So you may see that also while your journey is here. So I mentioned several companies that we work for, and this is what we would call what we're doing today is career explorations, right? And so many of our business partners and students that are currently taking non-credit courses are also, this is available for you. So what do I mean when I say business partners? So I mentioned the Cleveland Clinic, PNC Bank, when we look at this list, accounting firms. So I mentioned that we have an accounting degree. So last year, one of the top international accounting firms, Meaden & Moore, who is right downtown, we have a program called Accounting Tours. So in a non-COVID world, we would actually transport accounting students to a company. They would spend an afternoon there. They would host them. You would get a tour of the company, and you would hear from accountants. You would hear about their career, how you transition into a career. In some cases, we've provided lunch for the students. So we have many partners with accounting firms and really all businesses. Just recently in late fall, we had American Greetings, as I mentioned. We had Lubrizol, who was on a panel for our students, Diebold Companies, all of your IT technology, which is Diebold, the healthcare industry, again, Cleveland Clinic is always available. Higher education, we do a lot of partnerships with our four-year universities for career fairs, so you will see that. And any management operations, business companies, project management, marketing and media. So if you wanted that opportunity to spend a day with a marketing firm, and career services actually have a system where you could actually do what we call a virtual job shadow. And what does that mean? That you could sit at your computer and you could virtually spend a day at a company and kind of shadow without physically being there. And or we are able to make arrangements for you. So if this is something that you're interested in, please reach out to Career Services. If you reach out to me, I will include my email. I'm happy to support you in that, to prepare you for that, and to make sure that you get that exposure. We also have many law firms that we work with. And one of the things the business program has is what we call a business advisory committee. And this consists of anywhere to 10 to 20 firms of multiple disciplines in business that work with us, that help us with our curriculum. And those are companies that provide support to you, that will allow you to come to their company. And I'm happy to share that we received the Outstanding Business Advisory Committee Award this year, along with our IT program. So they do great work to support our students. We also have small businesses. So one of the things that we're very excited about, and Ms. Tiffany had mentioned that, is that the opportunity to transfer what we call our business transfer degree pathway to a four-year college. And so you can have a wonderful experience here at Tri-C with the intent to transfer. You could know that going in. It's incredibly affordable to start at a community college, thousands of dollars saved. So for students that's planning to start at Tri-C and transfer to a four-year institution, and we work with with all of your local colleges, and we'll look at a list later. That is a degree, Associate of Arts in Business, and that is what is recommended. And that has already been accredited by the Higher Learning Commission for that pathway. It's going to be very important that you are very clear and that you communicate that to a Miss Tiffany or a Ryan Roth or the enrollment representative at the college campus that you choose to. So that's going to be very clear. Take notes of that if this is something that you know that you will do going in so that we can get you on the appropriate academic pathway. And that is Ohio Guaranteed Pathway. So that is accredited at the state. Okay, so you cannot and will not be turned away at a four-year university. They will embrace you. We are here as where you start to pass the torch for you to obtain your four-year degree, and we're very proud of that. The business student audit academic resources. So our program is comprised of a little over 2,500 students, and that's comprised of multiple campuses, as I mentioned before, East, West, Metro, and West Shore. And one of the things that we're so grateful and proud of is the diversity. So we have traditional students, anywhere from age 17 to 24. We also have students as young as 15. We have a program that is what we call College Credit Plus. Many of you, and what we're seeing, at least within the last 5 years, our high school students have actually earned an associate degree while earning their high school. So that's a whole population as well. We have non-traditional students, age 30, as high as 75, 80. We have a whole non-credited program in which we support seniors, which we're very proud of, the Aspire program. And then transfer students from another college. So what would be a transfer student? We have many students, especially in the summer, what we call our transient students, where they will take a summer course. Let's say they're going to Cleveland State or Case Western Reserve, one, to save hundreds of dollars and to better prepare them to continue their academic degree at their four-year university. So we have a huge population that will pick up a course, but their home school is a four-year university or another community college. We see that as well. We have the working professional students seeking business class. A lot of our students have chosen, after raising a family or being in the workforce, and that may represent many of you that have chosen at a certain age or later in life, once your children grow and leave their household, it's their time. My sister, she pursued her associate's degree at 50. She focused on raising her child. She's a Tri-C alumni graduate with honors, and that was her story. So we see many individuals that fall in that population. A career change student. What is a career change student? That may very well be you currently or in your future. I'll use myself as an example. I spent the first 13 years of my career in corporate America and was very successful in that chain of career. But then I fell in love with nonprofit and service work. So I transitioned in my 30s and kind of revamped myself and went back and got my master's. And now I'm in higher education, which I love. And I've been in higher education for the last 30 years. I'm sorry, for the last 10 years. So that's 3 different careers. And so what I did is I went back and educated myself to rechange and to better prepare for that sector. So that would be a career change student. Not everybody go that far, but you could be someone that worked in manufacturing and you wanted to get a degree because there was a supervisor opportunity and that was needed. So you came and you got a business degree, or you got an associate's in another area here at Tri-C, and that afforded you opportunity to move up in the company. That would be a career change student. When we look at academic resources, not only do we have excellent business faculty, the college itself prides itself in the best of the best. So we have the wonderful faculty that are highly educated, that have prepared themselves to best serve you so that you will have academic excellence. In regard to our business faculty, these are experts in the field that they teach. Well, what do I mean by that? Those are individuals that have been at the highest level or are experts in the field. I'll use accounting for one. I know at least all of our main full-time accounting faculty are certified public accountants, CPA, which is a very highly regarded certification. I mentioned that early on. One is an attorney, another was a vice president for KeyBank in the financial field for many years before he decided to come and teach all of you. And he also has a doctorate degree. So do know that the individuals that we have entrusted your future with are the best of the best, and they adore our students being you. And we're very proud of that. On the second one, as I mentioned, faculty are business practitioners. That's what I mean. So your accounting faculty is someone that was a vice president at KeyBank in the area of accounting. They are now transitioning those skills to teach you. So trust and believe you're being led by the best. We have student support services, and I'll talk more about that in the later presentation, but just know that we are here to love on you and to support you and to push you through. That is what we do, and push you gently and holding your hand. We have academic advising and tutoring. Ms. Tiffany talked about that. Mentoring and consulting on career pathways to students. So I mentioned earlier the many business partners that we have. They are wonderful. And many become mentors by default. I serve as a mentor to students, just always consulting and being available. I see Miss Tiffany and her team, they're mentors. So mentors meaning that we're always going to be here to support you, to hold your hand, to answer a question. So know that we are always available. We'll never turn you away, and we're here to guide you. We do, I mentioned before, the academic industry tours, career tours in certain fields. And then we have diverse course major offerings. Ms. Tiffany had mentioned that we have classes as late as 10 o'clock. We have online classes. We have on-ground classes. We have weekend classes. So if you are determined, there is no excuse. We are here to serve you. Going on to our more in depth of student services, reiterating what Ms. Tiffany shared, our Learning Commons, that's a whole area at each campus for tutoring. So that's as easy as picking up the phone and making a phone call. Don't be afraid of that. That's what we do. We want to help you. We'll help you edit papers. If it's a first time of you really writing, if you receive feedback that was constructive or you didn't understand, make sure you reach out to a tutor so we can get you on the right path, okay? We have counseling from academics to career and personal student accessibility services. I mentioned career services. We have our TRIO student support services and some of our community groups. We have the Black American Council, the Hispanic Council. We have the Women in Transition Program. These are many women, as I mentioned, like my sister, who decided to transition from being a stay-at-home mom to getting her degree and now being in the workforce. Our beloved veterans, we have close to 1,000 veterans here. We have our own veterans office and services. We have the lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and questioning LBGT community, and Ally Council and SAJ Council. So just know that we are here to provide services and again to support you. Earlier on, I had mentioned the 4-year college to completion. In addition to you being a business student, once you transfer, there is a variety of academic majors based on that associate transfer degree. These are just some of many. So you could get a business degree and have a concentration area. Let's say if you transfer to Cleveland State, and that is something you'd want to talk to your enrollment representative and your academic counselor. Everywhere from accounting and finance, hospitality management, logistics, operations management, really some of the leading business concentration areas in the industry that would make you very marketable. Okay. Some of our business college partnerships, we have many because Tri-C by the state is a regionally accredited college, meaning that we are accredited by the highest level higher learning commission. that our credits are legit, they are worthy, and can be accepted at a 4-year degree. Okay, these are just some of our very close partnerships, and I knew that you all would be familiar because they're kind of right in our region. So we have Cleveland State, Akron University, Kent State, Franklin, Hiram, Ursuline College, Case Western Reserve University, Tiffin, Indiana Wesleyan, Ohio State, just to name a few. So this is just a small list, but if there was other colleges that you weren't sure about, or if there was an online program, because we are regionally accredited, those credits will transfer. Now you will want to meet with an academic counselor to look more strategically to see, okay, what can be waived, just like when you're coming in. A lot of our students may test out of English or math because of where they are academically. But that kind of gives you an overview of, okay, if I was interested in Ursuline has a business management degree, could I transfer over? So you will need to do your further research, but make sure that you mention that to your enrollment on the front end, your enrollment representative, as well as your academic counselor. Thank you. So now that is all that I have. Again, my name is Robin Williams, College-wide Program Manager of Business Administration Degrees. I'm going to leave this screen up for a moment. Please take down my email if you have further questions. I am happy to set up time with you. You could go on our website, look and do your research. If there was a specific area that say, hey, Robin, I want to learn more about accounting, could I talk to an accounting professor? You absolutely can. I can arrange that. I'd like to talk to the marketing lead professor. I've always been interested in marketing, or I work for a marketing firm. I want to get my social media certificate. Okay, so email me, reach out to me. I'm also going to give you my number, and that is 216-978-2156. So we're going to be transitioning back 4 days a week, but if I get a phone call and working from home in the virtual world, all of my phone calls come through my computer, so I will reach out to you right away. So please reach out to me. Very proud of all of you. Anything I could do to help support you on your journey. And you also could reach out to Ms. Tiffany, who will connect with me as well.
And just to let you know, I did put your email address and your phone number and everything in the chat. There were some great questions, but I think I was able to answer them.
Awesome.
I want to go back to one question that a student had, and just to make sure, because I did find the answer on the website, but this student asked, if students in non-credit courses can participate in the job shadowing program. And so I went to the main job shadowing website just to check, and it did say no, they have to be in degree programs and certificate programs. Just want to make sure.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, thank you for that. And I think that's a college policy. And I understand that, because in most cases, that's all part of the academic curriculum, is to have Tiffany shadow at an accounting firm because she's majoring in accounting with the hope to get employment, and not that our non-credit courses students are not worthy of that. Thank you.
And that was it. If anyone has any more questions, I'm still looking at this chat so we can answer any. We have about 16 minutes left. We can answer any questions that you may have. And if not, we thank you so much for showing up today and just showing out. We truly appreciate you just taking time out of your day just to listen to this amazing information. And just know we're here to help. You have my number, you have her number, you have our email addresses. We are most definitely here to make sure that you complete this journey successfully and that you have all the help that you need. I see a bunch of smiley faces. This is awesome. All right, thumbs up. Have an amazing day.
All right. Thank you, Tiffany. You're doing a great job. Thanks, everyone.
Awesome.
Thanks, Lisa. Bye-bye.
All right. Thank you so much, Lisa. Thank you. Thank you. Everybody
Thank
said
you.
thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye. Thanks, Lisa.